There's a pastor out here that the other day he resigned after admitting sexual behavior with a young lady. She was 12. Now this guy is a pastor at a Gateway Church out here in the DFW. I believe it's in Grapevine. I think it's in Grapevine or South Lake. Maybe it's South Lake. But he's out here in the DFW. Pastor resigns after admitting sexual behavior with a young lady. She was 12. Cindy Clemishire says Gateway Church senior pastor Robert Morris was 21 when he began molesting her when she was 12. Morris, who says he has walked in purity since, has now resigned. The pastor of a megachurch in Dallas resigned Tuesday, 2 days after admitting to inappropriate sexual behavior with a young lady 35 years ago. 35 years ago. I don't think there's a statute of limitation when it comes to assault. I don't think there's a statute of limitations, but 35 years ago is crazy. Like, what? I mean, I wonder what she admitted. She's 54 years old now. The now former pastor, Robert Morris of Gateway Church, was preaching to more than 100,000. 100,000. That's a big church. I've seen it before. Active attendees, and was once a spiritual advisor to former President Donald Trump. Oh my God. You can't make this shit up. His resignation comes 4 days after 54-year-old Cindy Clemishire went public with allegations that Morris started molesting her when she was 12 and he was 21. Telling USA Today on Tuesday that she was no longer afraid. She was no longer afraid.
It was kissing and petting and not intercourse, but it was wrong.
Ugh.
This behavior happened on several occasions over the next few years. Since that time, I have walked in purity and accountability in this area.
That's him. So you think it's a money thing too, right? Maybe it was a money thing. Maybe it wasn't a money thing. I don't know. To go 35 years in fear, I suppose, unless he was threatening her life. That is very unfortunate. Very, very, very much so. Absolutely. 35 years is crazy though. I mean, she's 54 years old. She decides she wants to come out and out him for his transgressions. 12 and 21 is ridiculous. I mean, 17 and 21 is ridiculous. So 12, I mean, her apple may not even dropped yet. That's sick. I mean, for the most part, like at 21, there was nobody in his age group that he could talk to. 12 years old, man. And the fact that, let me go back to this article where it said he was more than 100,000 active attendees and was once a spiritual advisor to former President Donald Trump. So he's preaching to more than 100,000 people every Sunday. I'm assuming every Sunday, knowing that there's transgressions that he has committed in the past that I guess he's repented for. So because he repented, it's all good. The mega churches that, I mean, that is really a money grab. It is really a money grab. It is. I mean, I would say that I'm not the most religious person. I would say that I'm more spiritual than religious. Like I wouldn't classify myself as a Baptist or any type of denomination. I would say that I'm a spiritual person. I talk to the man above daily. So I haven't been to an actual church for like a sermon, a service, a Sunday service in a long time. I think there's an abundance of people that go to church seeking an awakening from somebody else that may or may not be awoke their damn self or awake. So this pastor is preaching to you every Sunday how you should live your life and things of that nature. But you don't know how he's living his life. You don't know what he's doing behind closed doors. When he leaves that church and he gets in his car, he goes home. You don't know what he's doing, how he's doing it, but you're taking his word as law, basically. Like he's preaching to you every Sunday, telling you how you should live your life and, you know, to read the book and go by the book. And you can do that on your own, in my opinion. You can pick that book up, study that book, and live through that book yourself without going and having somebody else tell you that you need to live this way or that way, not knowing how they live. There's no gods walking on this earth, in my opinion. No, I mean, we are made in his image, but there's no gods walking on this earth. So you can't tell me how to live my life when 35 years later, well, we found out that you did some heinous shit. This is crazy right here. Like this is crazy right here. And again, I mean, people change. He's 62 years old now. This happened when he was 21. So people do change. I am in complete agreement with the fact that people can change. Yes. But we hold people to things that they've done in the past every day, all day. If a woman has a high body count, but today she is, she's reformed, shit, she still got a high body count. She can't go back and erase those bodies, but it's the past though. So if this dude, he did this 21 years old, 12-year-old girl, and this was 35 years ago, yes, it was 35 years ago, but he still did that shit. Some things can't be erased because it is the past. Yeah, I mean, you can't erase the past. It happened. Nothing can be. If it happened, nothing can be erased. You can learn from it and try to move forward from it, but you can't erase it. It happened. Now, you can try to be delusional and program your mind into believing that it didn't happen, but it happened. Church's initial support precedes Moore's resignation. Even as the church released a statement about his resignation, on Tuesday, Morris was still listed as a senior pastor on Gateway's church website, which says he has been married to his wife Debbie for 44 years and has 3 children with her. Morris has a television program that airs in over 190 countries. Damn. Hold up, wait a minute. Look at this shit. Pastor Robert Morris is the founder of Gateway Church that started in 2000, has roughly 25,000 members in attendance across 10 campuses every weekend. Look at his net worth. Yeah, the time cancel culture is yes, absolutely nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. This man is worth $117 million. $117 million. What? I can preach. I think I got a hang on. I think I got a very soothing voice, and I think I can get in front of a congregation and speak to the masses and spread a message that I think the people would want to listen to every Sunday, as long as they bring in money to put in my collection plate. And we're going to have square units so we can accept cards in case you don't have any cash. We don't want any change, no coins. The money has to be able to fold, or bring your Visa or MasterCard. You can even bring your American Express. We'll take that as well. I'm going to practice, man, in the mirror. Hell yeah. 117 million? Jesus.